And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
Well, like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here? Is this
No,
is this really happening? You met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Luther Richter, Arnold, okay?
My man.
Okay.
Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go outplace everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go, we head to Kroger's and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Okay,
you
so
gotta have the eyes
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How do you do it?
mean,
Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes, then you gotta get the smile going on some shoes, but
Wait, hold up.
you got.
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time,
with you.
when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny
All
and start laughing.
do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope you guys are having a good Tuesday. Hope the rest of your Tuesday has been good. I mean, shoot, man, there's been some crazy stuff that has happened since we finished this morning's show. And then now, I don't know, man. This is 2020, y'all. Like, I am at the place right now where nothing surprises me. Nothing. But this stuff, at first, I'm going to keep it straight funky with y'all. I thought this was a joke when I first heard about it. On God, I thought it was a joke. And then, all of a sudden, I'm starting to see all these tweets and all these friends are messaging each other. The video, this viral video of obviously the explosion that happened on the port of Beirut, Lebanon. I gotta be honest. My mind was absolutely blown, completely blown to bits. And I don't mean that for pun's sake. I'm just saying, like, bruh. I was surprised when I saw that. It seemed too unreal. It seemed like something came over, flew over Beirut, and just dropped a bomb on them. You know what I mean? Straight up. That was some wild stuff, okay? We are going to talk about that here in a little bit. You know, I know that I did a little bit of a pop-up video about it because, I mean, it was just literally I'm on my way out the door, about to go and, about to go and hit the gym, get my workout in for the day. And all of a sudden, I get a tweet, text messages and tweets almost all at the same time of this video. And I was like, what is this? At first, I was looking at the text message. I'm like, what the heck is this, man? What is this? Why am I looking at it right now? And wow, man. Wow. I thought it was fake at first. I thought it was a joke. But real talk, that was some real-ish. And all I can say is I hope everyone, obviously there was a lot of casualties, and we're going to talk about that here very, very shortly because, I mean, obviously there has been, right now, up to date as we speak, there has been at least, right now the death toll is at 78. There have been nearly... And this is as of an hour ago. So God knows the numbers are going to change because when I talked about it about 3 hours ago, it was at 25 deaths. Now it's at 78. And now instead of it being 2,500 injured, it's 4,000 people have been injured. And I mean, if you saw the explosion, I mean, let's keep it straight funky. I'm surprised that it's so far only been 78 because that looked insane. That looked like it took over a large portion of that city. That was amazingly big. So crazy, man. That was nuts. And I know I keep saying that over and over again, but it is terrible. All I can say is that my thoughts and prayers go to every single person that is out there, and of course every person that has family that lives out there. I hope people find people, because I know that there are people still buried under rubble. It is just a terrible thing, man. And yeah, it looked like an atom bomb went off. It looked like a nuclear. It just literally looked mushroom cloud and everything, Michael D. Like real talk. Like it just, this big mushroom cloud just exploded, which was insane. And like I said, you know, I hope anybody, I hope everybody, I'm sorry, is okay. Of course, we're gonna have some casualties, but for right now, I'm hoping things are gonna be okay. Or you know, I'm praying for the safety of the people of Beirut, because this is crazy. And so far, Mr. T12, just so you know, there haven't really been any updates except for the numbers, the death toll and the injury, the amount of people that have been injured. That just keeps going up. But apparently they're saying that about 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate was being stored near the blast site without safety measures. This is what they're saying, you know, calling it unacceptable. So there's a possibility that there was that the reaction was from that, but I don't know. But of course, they're definitely not ruling out, absolutely, Michael D. They're not ruling out terrorism. There's a good possibility of that being a thing, but at the same time, we don't know yet. All we know is that that explosion was insane. I'm just gonna keep it straight funky with y'all. That explosion was insane. In fact, for those of y'all who haven't seen it, we're gonna play it one more again for you guys, just for you. Sebastian on Twitch, thank you so much. Salute. He says, hello, my friend. Salute from Colombia, Latin America. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate that. And I'll just ask you, Sebastian, did you hear about this explosion that was in Beirut? Did you hear about that? That's what we're talking about right now, which is insane, by the way. Yes. So let me pull up this. I'm trying to find the actual video. Well, this is a different angle. I think this is a different angle. We're going to look at this one because it's all the same thing, really. Hold on. Well, this one's just showing the smoke. And the smoke is weird too. The smoke was really, really weird. You know, that smoke. Ooh, this is actually the explosion from all angles. Let's check this one out. That's going to be really fascinating to see from different angles. I'm sorry for playing it over and over and over again, this catastrophic footage, but maybe we can see something within these different angles. Because these are all from different people showing video, you know what I mean, from different phones and all that. So this should be fairly entertaining to see, or fairly fascinating to see real quick. There's that one. Whoa, look at that. Like I said, like a mushroom cloud. Did you see that? Man. Then here's the other one. And you see all the fireworks going off in there. You know what I mean? You see all the fireworks going on. Boom. Woo! Holy God. Holy God. Look at that. Oh. Like, look at that blast. Oh, my golly. Bruh. That is like... That is insane. That is bloody insane, man. But, you know, so, wow. And then look at that smoke, though. Look at that smoke. You know what I mean? That is some crazy stuff. Like, look at that. That is some weird smoke coming out. What is that? You know what I'm saying? What is that, y'all? Bruh. That is insane. Anyway, I know I'm going to keep saying that's nuts, that's crazy, and that's insane because it is. I still can't believe it. This came out of nowhere, y'all. Nowhere. Look at that. Oh. Wow. And this is the first angle I've ever seen. Boom. Wow. See now, here's the thing though. You notice that like the fireworks are going off. You know what I'm saying? Like the fireworks are going off. They're doing the damn thing. So what all the M80s just went off all at the same time? I mean, come on. All the bottle rockets went off all at the same time? That's impossible. That's bloody impossible. That looks like some CGI type stuff. That's crazy, bruh. But anyway, I digress. Man. Another one. Boom. Yeah, I would go running too, man. And then this is the aftermath. Oh. Oh. Unbelievable. Yeah. I'm gonna be definitely pray for Lebanon. You know, the thing is it kind of gives me a little PTSD because it makes me think of 9/11 when I see the aftermath. Because when I lived in New York, and you know, I went through that whole 9/11 thing, so seeing that stuff gives me hella flashbacks in regards to the craziness that I saw out there. So I can only imagine what people are feeling, what they're going through and all that. And it's terrible. It's scary. It's definitely a scary and terrible thing. And man, it's, I can't even believe that happened. But the thing is, Allison just said, they say it was a fire that started all the fireworks to go off. Now, so here's the thing. Why would you just, I mean, I understand not every, like, people aren't going to automatically think these things. They're going, what are the chances? What are the chances, you know what I'm saying, of a fireworks warehouse to catch on fire? You see what I'm saying? Sure, I'm sure that they make sure everything's flame retardant and all that, but at the same time, why? Like, maybe we need to start looking at this, the fireworks in a different angle. Do you feel me? Maybe we need to start separating them or not putting them all together in one warehouse type thing. But that cannot be just the fireworks. There's no godly way that is just the fireworks, yo. Most definitely, there's no way. That explosion was so big. Like I said, did all the M80s just go off all at the same time? Did all the bottle rockets go off at the same time to make something as catastrophic as this to happen? I think not. There's no way. There's no bloody way. You know? Just saying. There we go. Now I look normal. Just saying. So, of course, let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below. You know, I'd love to know what you think on this, because that is some wild ass. That is some wild ass. All I can say is most definitely a hard hashtag pray for Lebanon. Man. And you know what? Allison has a good point. I also feel like some fireworks are delayed, so they would be going off in the sky, right? But here's the thing, though. I don't think because of the fire going off, maybe some of them just go off on the ground. I don't think all of them are just pointed straight to the sky. You see what I'm saying? And then, you got to make sure that the space, the warehouse that it's in would have to be the ceiling, the roof would have to be the roof is on fire, get it? But anyway, you would have to make sure that the roof is wide open for all those fireworks to start shooting out. Unless it's just a warehouse with all these things, but it's not like an open roof type thing, which I doubt that is. So, oh boy, it's a good point, because there are some that were going off. You can see all the fireworks in the fire and all the smoke and everything, because it's just 4th of July out there. But yeah. Oh my God. To Doogie, you got a point. Oh, 2020. What a year. I'm telling you, if we all get through this year, man, are we going to have one hell of a New Year's Eve party. Let me tell you. Let me just keep it straight funky with y'all. I'm going to party my face off, because I'm going to be so happy that I got through this year in one piece. This year is so insane and so dangerous on so many levels. And the thing is that my girl was just telling me about how it's on some astrology-ish, how Saturn and Venus are aligning or something like that. I'm not going to get all like deep into astrology here, real talk, because I don't know not a damn thing about it, but that they're aligning. So apparently something catastrophic was supposed to happen during the time that these planets align. Like the moon and Saturn and Venus were supposed to align. And that's why Ish was supposed to hit the fan at some point. The prediction was that it was going to happen in December. And guess what happened? The catastrophic thing just happened, which is really creepy because at the same time, when those planets were aligned, 9/11 happened as well. So now we got it. There it is. I mean, I hope to God that's the only crazy thing that we have for the rest of this year, aside from Rona and pandemonium, and all that. But this is real. Heard about it? I was like, yeah, right. 2 days later, Beirut. Crazy. I'm just saying. Don't be talking like that, Michael D. That depends on what happens in November. Yeah, you got a point, man. Don't do me like that, Michael. Damn. Don't do me like that. Oh, God. Because here's the thing. If he wins, it's bad. If he loses, it's bad. It's going to be bad no matter what in November. Damn. So here it is. For the rest of this month, let us just absorb and enjoy it as much as we can. Oh, I'm sorry. So I guess it was Saturn and Jupiter, I guess. So, well, thank you, Allison. I did not know that. I guess I was wrong. I got it wrong. See, and then you can Google this. You know what I mean? You could do astrology, blah, blah, blah. And bada bing, bada boom, there it is. But anyway, Armenia and Azerbaijan just had a big border conflict as well. where I believe one general and several mid-grade officers were killed. See, man, this is nuts. You know what I'm saying? But it definitely is 9/11 all day. All day. For me, is 9/11. You know what I mean? This is one hell of a year. Oh, my God. My God. Real talk, by the end of this year, we're all going to have PTSD. Woo! Oh, my God. For just so many multiple levels of reasons. I'm just being real. I'm being straight funky with y'all. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. But here it is. We got to go into a left turn because we need to do something that's going to make us laugh or make us at least chuckle a tiny bit. Okay? Because here it is. We talk about all bad, catastrophic things that happen every single day, and don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm trying to turn a blind eye to what's going on in Lebanon. But for right now, all we know is what we know for right now, and as days go by, more information is going to come out. Or as time goes on, as the hours go by, we're going to get more information as information when we get it. We'll get the information when we get it, unfortunately. But this is a complete left turn. This is something I didn't get to do on the show earlier today. Didn't have time to squeeze it in. But this was something that I found really, really crazy. There's a dude in the UK. So shout out to my people in the UK. He is growing an appendage on his arm. And that appendage is an actual sexual organ. Let me explain. So Malcolm McDonald, a British man who lost his penis to a blood infection, has become the first man in the world to have a new one built on his arm. Yes, I said it. He is growing a penis on his arm. I'm sorry. I'm 12 years old. I'm sorry. I need this. Thank you. Okay, so I literally saw this last night, and I said, thank you. Just thank you. Because I'm sitting there going, man, there's so many things that are just bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. And then I hit this, and I'm like, this cannot be real, but it is. So the 45-year-old mechanic and father of two was even given an extra 2 was even given an extra 2 inches at his request by the surgeons. Oh my God, this is too good. Oh man. So the horror reached ultimate nightmare status when his penis dropped off onto the floor in 2015. But his testicles remain intact. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is real. I'm pulling up this. I'm sorry. I know I'm 12. But this is too freaking good. And the funny thing is, you know, you've heard the whole, you know, having your heart up on your sleeve or having a trick up your sleeve. This dude's got a dick up his sleeve. Check this out.
Say hello to my little friend. There's Jimmy.
Bruh. I'm sorry, but that's real.
I can't do nothing. I can't go down the shops with a t-shirt on. I can't go swimming with the kids. I can't, you know.
Oh my God.
Went black, no blood supply, no nothing. Toes went black. It was like I had socks on, but my toes were basically just the toes were black, and then my fingers were going black as well. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the end of your limbs or, but yeah. And then this one just.
Oh God.
How did you feel?
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't blame him if you can't even get it in no more. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, all of a sudden, I'm sorry. Like, and I wonder, like, the course of events. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? Did he, like, how did he know? What was the moment that he realized he lost his dick? You know, I'm sorry. When? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it like he was dropping trowel, you know what I'm saying? Or unzipping his pants to go pee, and then all of a sudden, oh, snap. Oh, my damn. Oh, my damn. Where do I put this? I'm sorry. It's like an overcooked bratwurst. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? And I understand it's still on some real stuff. Terrible that he had some sort of blood infection that went to all of his extremities, like his fingers, his toes, all that were going really, really bad. But real talk, the option was to go without a penis or grow one on his arm. But the thing is like, then you wonder, like, real talk, look, he has to wear long sleeve shirts forever until his appendage grows fully. You see what I'm saying? I mean, clearly, I mean, if you look at that, like when he just shows it off, like, I mean, wouldn't you say it's ready? Just by the look at that, I mean, I would think it's ready. You know what I'm saying? I would think it's ready. Just a thought. You know, like ding, you know, stick a fork in it. It's done. I think it's ready. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. He added an extra 2 inches, y'all. An extra 2 inches. Yes. Just to save face. Just to make sure that when it gets reattached, his wife feels something. You feels me. Anyway. Yeah, exactly, Tanner Payne. No forks, no forks. It's done. It's done, y'all. It's done. So, okay. So there you go. Just, you know, he got a dick up his sleeve. You know, that tricky son of a gun. He's got a dick up his sleeve. Literally. How fitting. Yeah, I mean, I mean, here it is. I can only imagine what that experience was like. Just one day, it's just it's like an inoperative appendage, you know? Like, sorry, ladies, but there's a certain pride about being able to stand and just whip it out and pee. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain male pride that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's fun. It's fun to accidentally hit the toilet seat sometimes. You know, it makes us feel like a man. But, wow. No more. And he's growing it on his arm. Of all places, you'd think it would be like, why not his thigh, like his inner thigh? Oh, that wouldn't be so good. But see what I'm saying? Like, imagine him just doing, I don't know, ow! Like, imagine, you know what I mean? My dick. And he's holding his forearm. I mean, think about it. That's some terrible stuff. But at the same time, I get it. It's another place to grow an appendage. And I've heard about like lab rats growing ears, like human ears on their back and all that. I've seen those things, but your own dick? Okay. I'm just saying. You know what, Tanner Vane, that'd be hilarious if it did grow back after they removed it. That would be insane. You know? He could shoot webs like Spider-Man. That's actually, you're right. He'd be like, whoops, in your eye. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? That's hilarious. Wow. I knew that would make you guys laugh just a little bit. I personally needed that. I personally needed that. But anyway, moving on. So that was one piece. Like I really wanted to talk about it on the show this morning, but there just wasn't any time. You know what I mean? I really couldn't fit it in. Huh? We could do a whole bunch of penis jokes all day long. Seriously. So I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you right now. So phone lines are open. 314-766-4581. Give me a call if you feel like chatting it up with me. You know what I mean? About any of the things that we've talked about recently and all that. So definitely give me a call. It was fun earlier today. Had a Karen, I guess a representative of all Karens, call into the show. That was amazing, by the way. That was absolutely amazing. Not sitting here saying that I want another Karen to call. I'm just saying it was just a lot of fun. But the phone lines are open. Give me a call because we are going to be doing a fairly short show today because yesterday was uber long. And I still got to get up and still got to be ready to do this thing all over again tomorrow morning. And I can't give you all the info. I can't give you everything today. Then tomorrow morning, I got nothing to talk about. And we ain't about that life, are we? I didn't think so. Anyway. Shoot. No, I know, Debbie. And Debbie, I'll tell you this. Tomorrow, or a little bit later on tonight, that clip, that phone call will be out. I will have it on YouTube and all that. So you don't have to scrub or do anything crazy. Just wait for it to come out. It'll be out for sure. It's definitely too good to it's too good not to listen to. It's really, really funny. And whoever that was, you're amazing. You're awesome. It was very, very funny. You know, here it is. It definitely was not Malia. I'll tell you that. It wasn't Malia. It definitely was not Malia. Reason why is because the number is not. It's not a European or like Australian number. So yeah. But it does make me wonder. Hold on. It actually does make me wonder where that number's from, though. We're just going to Google it real quick. At least the area code. Ah. Huh. Okay. Well, I have a feeling I know who called, and it was amazing, and that's all I'm going to say. I think I have an idea who called, but it's okay. I loved it. So anyway, moving on. It was freaking hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, give me a call if you guys are in the mood to chat it up for a little bit. I would really, really appreciate it. Also, you know, you guys also heard about the situation of obviously Ellen DeGeneres and all that. There's been obviously more news and more stories that are starting to pop up and be brought up, and you know, people like her wife Portia de Rossi is starting to make statements on behalf of Ellen DeGeneres and basically saying, hey, you know. I stand with my wife. You know, I stand with Ellen. Other people like Katy Perry as well is starting to defend her. Kevin Hart, Diane Keaton are all sitting here standing up and trying to be there in solidarity for Ellen DeGeneres. Basically saying, One of her tweets, Katy Perry's tweets said, I know I can't speak for anyone else's experience besides my own, but I want to acknowledge that I have only ever had positive takeaways from my time with Ellen and on the Ellen show. I think we all have witnessed the light and continual fight for equality that she has brought. And of course, she says more in her tweet that's not on here. But, you know, of course, people are coming in and just basically saying, hey, you know, she's always been amazing. You know, Diane Keaton said the same thing. You know, I've always enjoyed my visits on the Ellen show. I've seen how the audience exudes happiness and gratitude. She gives back to so many, including me. And, you know, like, people are going to come out and say those things, but you also got to remember, not everybody is witnessing the behind the scenes action. They're not there every single day, all day, every day. So as much as people are sitting here trying to make it seem like, oh, you know, blah, 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 you know what I mean? Oh, she did, you know, oh, she's such a good person and all that. You're not there every day. You know what I'm saying? You're not there every day. So as much as they're coming out and saying things on behalf of her, that to me is not enough. To me, it's not enough, you know, at all. But yeah. Let's see what else. Now, here's the other thing. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be real because I have a feeling this person's listening right now to the show as we speak. I'm upset, Natasha. I'm just going to say that. I was hoping that you'd be on the show. And I know everybody else was hoping that you'd be on the show today, too. So, if you're listening, bad dog. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway. Damn. So what's funny is there's so many people. Lonely Banter, what's up, LB? Yes, Natasha in trouble. Just dang, man. You know what I mean? I know she's listening too, so she's probably like, "What? What? Me? What did I do?" It's like, you know what you did. Anyway, I wish they could find a way to peace over there. Hell, everywhere they've had several large bombing attacks over there over the years. Yeah, I mean, it is so bad. There is so much that's going on, and yeah, we and enemy. Thank you. Yeah, we did just cover it. Real talk. There's this. Like, you know, like, I think we all want a moment of silence. You feel me? I think we all just really, really desperately want a moment of silence in a good, positive way. Not like silence like the, you know, death. You know what I mean? Just some calm, you know? And not before a storm. I'm just saying calm. No one getting the Rona. No one getting killed, you know, by the hands of the police or not by the hands of the police. Not some random firework warehouse blowing up out of nowhere. Bruh, come on, y'all. It's insane. It's insane, man. It's just and I like I that kind of thing is a catastrophic. Like, I'm hoping that it was a freak accident, but we don't know yet. That could have been anything. Now the other thing is as well, there was a huge fire going on before that huge explosion too. So I don't know. It's a matter of like who started it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't start the fire. Deep cut. You know what I'm saying? Just something to think about, y'all. Something to think about. So yeah, man. And like I said, the phone lines are still open. 314-766-4581. Don't be shy. Pick up the phone. Let's talk for a little bit. Oh, there was something. I mean, I'm not trying to take anything from anybody who's listening and watching right now. But I could have sworn I saw something. Hold on. Okay. This is a little bit of entertainment. So I guess there's some speculation about. Wow. So there's some speculation about Black Widow going and going straight to Disney Plus instead of being in the theaters. And I guess I'm just looking at a tweet here, and it said you would have to pay. It looks like you would have to pay a possibility of paying $29.99 to watch the film on Disney Plus. Now, the question is, would you do that? Would you watch Marvel's Black Widow for $29.99 on Google Plus that you're already paying for? Possibly, unless you got your friend's, password and ish. See, LB, so people are only saying this because Mulan is going to Disney Plus. Yeah, Mulan is going to Disney Plus. Yeah, and the funny thing is that if Mulan goes over there, I get it that Mulan's going over there. I get it. Because, yeah, it was a good musical, but I don't think that this is going to have that big of a turnout in the theaters. So I think that's the safest way, is to get what they need on there and maybe test it out. Because if Mulan kills it, maybe they'll go, you know what? We just need to put Black Widow out there. But here's the other thing, though. And I say this to LB, too. You know what I mean? To LB, because I watched your stream earlier today, too, by the way, or earlier, a couple hours ago. So, and I'm not trying to take any of the stuff that you talked about. But to say that, they should start putting all the movies on Disney Plus in the first place. Because when is anybody going to be able to step into a theater in the first place? That's what I'd like to know. I'm going to get this. Hey, you're on the mic with the Pascal Show. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Pascal. How are you?
I'm good. What's your name? Where you calling from?
I am Jacqueline Anderson. I don't
Jacqueline.
know if you know this recently.
Yes.
It's me.
Hi. How you doing?
I have been checking your show out.
Thank you.
I love your show.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot. Thank
I love
you.
it so much. The topics are so. I got hooked on the show pretty recently, and I do check you out in the morning and the evening.
Wow.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
know you had asked someone to call about one of the topics. I always enjoy the topics.
Thank you.
You're very thorough, very interesting. And I also am from New York. I think I put it down there. You know, you had asked about where people were from initially.
Yeah.
And that I'm currently in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, nice.
But I said I have got to call him and let him know how much I enjoy the show.
Oh.
And I am a regular listener. And hey, keep doing it.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. That really means a lot. You know, I'm trying to fight the good fight as much as I can, you know?
Hey, let me tell you, you're in the right direction. A lot of people are loving it. I'm sure some don't call in, but, they feel like I do.
Right.
They feel like I do.
Well, thank you.
So, yeah, I always try to catch it. Trust me.
I really appreciate that.
That's pretty much all I had to say for the moment.
Well,
but I
Jacqueline,
did want to share that with you.
I really appreciate that, Jacqueline. Let me ask you something. So, because I get to talk.
Sure.
I get to do a lot of talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
you do.
This is an opportunity for me to get to know you. So.
Oh my.
Yes. So what do you do? What do you do for a living, Jacqueline?
Well, let me tell you, I just recently retired. The
Oh,
thing
wow.
is, and this is going to
Congratulations.
be interesting now. This
Okay.
is going to be interesting.
I'm all about
Okay,
interesting.
I'm originally from New York, as I said, but I've been a radio personality for quite some time.
What?
Okay? First up north, yes. And then in Huntsville at WJAB 90.9 FM.
Wow, that just
And
rattled.
also the music director there. Also the music director.
Wow.
So I've had quite a career. And
That's so cool.
hey, yes.
Yeah.
So, but I'm still involved in it. I've always had a passion for it, and very
That's
much
dope.
still involved in a number of the artists.
Yeah.
I always did, like, the interviews or so. I produced my own show,
Yeah.
and that's kind of how I'm checking you out.
Wow. Thank you. I hope I'm doing it justice, I guess. You know what I mean?
Are you kidding?
Yeesh.
I check the clock in the morning. You always remind us before the show is over. Hey, in the morning, so and so. In the evening, 7. And yes, that is Central Time.
Mhm.
Oh, I've got it down to a science.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow. That means a lot. So then let me ask you this then. Cuz
Go ahead.
That's so dope, like that that you had a radio career and all that. So let me
Yes,
let me-
I've had. Yeah.
So what do you
also as a newscaster?
and a news bruh, what? Come on, Jacqueline.
Yes.
With all the
yes,
surprises.
Pascal, yes.
Oh, this is dope. So then let me ask you, just on the new on the radio side, not the news. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because obviously that's still a prominent thing. Being on TV and everything. TV is still a very prominent thing. But what are your thoughts on what are your thoughts on radio? Do you think it's dying, or do you think it's still a prominent thing?
Well, here's the thing for me. Like I said, at one point it was as a newscaster. Then coming down to Huntsville, that's really what I was going to stick with at first. But then I had a number of opportunities, and I was contacted by some stations. And one called me in particular and said, hey, I know you're interested in being a newscaster still, but we would like for you to be a host of one of our music shows. And I was thinking about it offhand, but long story short, I did get it. One thing I do love, and I can tell you do too, I love talking with the listeners.
Yeah.
All kinds of personalities. When they, and when they really are loyal to your show, etc., they call in, hey, thank you, Jackie. And one thing I really liked was introducing a lot of independent artists also besides the household names. So interviews, etc., were with everybody from George Benson on down. And my interest was just there, and it continues to be there. I've always had a passion for music.
Yeah.
And that's what I continue to hear. And now there are a number of artists who want me involved in projects they have coming up. Somebody just asked me to write a review for their music. So I said, well, looks like I'm going to be just as busy, as I was before. But I've added your show solidly.
Wow.
And I said, I'm going to call in one day. I said, I'm going to call in one day. And one evening, I think you were waiting for somebody to call, but I tuned in late that day.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of missed it. So I heard you say it. I said, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you like it, or I'm sorry.
I love it. I love it. I've always loved music. I play the piano.
Oh, nice.
And being from New York, as you well know, you get to experience all kinds of genres,
Yeah.
all kinds of music. And that's why even being in the time I've been here, I've had people say, how do you know so many songs? And how do you know this and that? I said, well, I've pretty much spent a lifetime with it, learning it, and just having that passion for the music.
Yeah.
You have to do that because the audience will know if you are not there, so to speak.
Yeah.
So I know my show went from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central Time, and I know during that time I'm there for them.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome. But then, like, so then what do you think about the medium of radio? Do you think it's dying out because of the podcast,
Well,
because of the birth of podcasts, or do you think that it's still prominent?
very interesting question, because
Yeah.
I have faced that continually, as you well know. Now, it's so different,
Yeah.
It is so different, but I think some people look at it as, oh, well, radio is dead, and, oh, so-and-so. But I think and I love podcasts. I'm glad you mentioned that. I look at the positive side, so to speak, which I think that's definitely one. And I said, well, wait a minute, these are assets, in my opinion.
Okay.
And it will keep radio going. It may be in a different way, okay? In a different way.
Yeah.
But what is radio about in general? It's about change,
True.
It changes here, changes there. It can go in one direction. You can have a show today and not have it tomorrow, as you know how it goes.
True.
But I do look for the positives there, and I find that interesting. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I love it.
Yeah. No.
I really love it. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm looking at doing as soon as I can kind of sit out for a minute.
Yeah.
I have had an interest. I said, well, and they went, hey, Jackie, you should do a podcast. You should do another show and all this stuff. And, I'm just happy to have those things available, those particular options. But I always try to keep my finger on the pulse of things.
Yeah. I understand that.
As things, as they progress. Some think not, but, we have our right to our opinions.
Absolutely.
And I just love it. I do. I really do.
That's awesome. I think the one thing that I love about this is that, I love having conversations with people. That's the one thing that I love to have.
I noticed.
Yeah.
I noticed.
I like talking to people.
Because you can tell when somebody truly enjoys it,
Yeah.
They enjoy it. I look forward to the spontaneity, right?
Yeah.
I love, that's why, people record interviews and stuff. I always did. I like live phoners, okay? I like live phoners because they're different, You don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
You just talk, and you never know,
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. And that's the one thing that's,
sure.
it is a lot of fun. I mean, when you don't, like,
It
for
is.
example, you just don't know what you're going to get on the other line. Like, especially if it's somebody who's just calling in live, like today, like right now, Jacqueline, you calling in is amazing. But at the same time, sometimes you get somebody who is, you get a disgruntled caller, or sometimes you get somebody who is,
yes.
You see what I'm saying? You get
You can
so
definitely get
many.
that. You have to be ready. You have to be ready for anything, quite frankly.
Yeah, it's
You never
assortments.
know. And as you know, with live radio, anything from perhaps equipment going down, and you have to keep things going.
Yep.
And you just never know.
Yeah, that's
You know?
very true.
You just never know. I've always liked that about it. So,
Yeah.
I would come in, and as I said, being music director, I'm starting at that time maybe to sort through some music. And I dealt with, well, I keep saying dealt as in the past. I deal with not only those in the United States, but also in Europe, Italy,
Oh, wow.
France,
That's so cool.
Turkey. Believe it or not,
Yeah.
I was asked to be an administrator for one of the Italian music clubs. And
Wow.
it's something. It's very, very interesting.
That's so exciting.
Yes, Pascal.
That's really exciting, man. Let me ask you this. Do you have any advice for a young cat that's in this game, for somebody who's retired? What's one piece of advice you would give me?
Oh, wow. I make it simple, okay? I usually say, look, if you've had an interest in this, a real interest, and, hey, I might try to, doing, I might like to do that, or kind of go down that path, etc.
Yeah.
Do it. You are going to face, let's see what I was taught by my mentor. He said, you're going to face high highs and low lows, period, in this business.
Yeah.
If you can handle that, you might have a career in this. Okay?
Right on.
You might have a career. If you can handle those high highs and enjoy them now. Enjoy that ride. As long as you know there could be some low lows, you know?
Yeah, of course.
But if it's something you really want to do and you believe in it, go for it. Because in this business, you may go to that first place and they may tell you no.
True.
I know people who have been discouraged, etc. But don't give up. Go to that next person because that person may very well tell you yes.
The words to live by.
You never
for
know,
sure.
right?
Yeah, you never know.
I
You're
try to
absolutely
make
right.
it simple, but no, that is, and I many times, even now when I'm asked,
Yeah.
Certain things or my advice about it, I always try to encourage people, if this is what you want, go for it.
Right.
Now, it may work, it may not, because as you know also, many people want to be in this business. Many.
Yeah.
Some are not quite ready or maybe they're not cut out for it. That is also a reality.
Yeah.
That's reality too, and I've seen that. And of course, they're highly disappointed, but that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah. No,
That's the nature of the beast.
yeah, I totally understand, and that's very, very true.
Oh, yeah.
You definitely got a point. Well, Jacqueline,
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much for calling in, and for the words of encouragement, and thank you so much. You're dope as hell.
I tried. I just needed to share that with you to let you know. Very recently, I did come aboard, and I love what you do.
Thank you.
And Jay, I'm going to hang on.
Thank you. Keep
All
holding
right?
on. Thank you so much.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care, Pascal.
You too.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow. That was amazing. That was lovely as hell. That was lovely as hell. Jacqueline, thank you so much for calling in. That was really dope. Thank you. And that's why I love these phone calls, because you get to, when you guys call, I get to know you guys and how you feel about the show. Sometimes it feels good when you get encouragement from time to time. You know what I mean? A little encouragement goes a long way, guys. It's really, 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 really great. And that's dope. So Jacqueline is great. Absolutely, Debbie. Jacqueline is great. That was dope. I really appreciated that phone call. But I know that you guys are talking about this whole, still talking about the Mulan and Black Widow. So I'm just gonna jump in and say this, because I'm trying to catch up to what you guys said. Here it is. We might not see a theater. We might not see the inside of a theater for a while now, y'all. So my thing is that if they're able to make the monies, if they're able to secure the bags by putting these on those platforms, so be it. But not for no $29.99s. Hell to the no. I'm not down for that. I'm not cool with that. That is way too expensive, in my personal opinion. You're already paying for the site. You know what I mean? You're already paying for the app. Then on top of that, you got to pay $29.99 for each movie. I think that's way too expensive. And that's just my personal opinion. I understand that you can rent it and then watch it anytime you want during that day or for the next 24 hours, but that's it. So you're buying it to watch it for 24 hours. It's not $29.99 to keep for good. That's my only argument about that. I'm seeing you guys' comments and all that, and I see your arguments. I see your points, but damn, is that really expensive to see a movie? You know what I'm saying? Now I understand like $15, shoot, 20. I'll give you 20. You know what I'm saying? How about you just pour a little bit in my hand? You know what I'm saying? How much for $1? How about if I just see the title? You know what I'm saying? For $1. You know what I'm saying? How much is for one rib? That's all I'm saying. And that's the other thing. LB, I agree. Emil, how you doing? I am doing very, very good. I hope you're doing very well today as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, on some real ish, I'm not about to pay for either Black Widow or Mulan $29.99. I will wait for that mug to come out on rental, or when it's not rental. I mean, when it's out to stream for free. That's just me. I'm waiting for the free 9s. If I'm going to pay $7, $6, however much it is for Disney Plus, then on top of that $30 that you're only going to have access to for one day or 24 hours for the span of 24 hours, that ain't enough, man. That ain't enough, man. Oh, I want more. See what I'm saying? That's just what I think. You know what I mean? Enemy Nation, absolutely. How much for one rib? Asking Sugar Fire. Absolutely. I need to do. That's a great. Thank you. Enemy Nation, you're brilliant. Thank you. That's a great idea for a skit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you don't mind me stealing that, taking that, I will do it real quick. You know what I mean? Questions that need answers. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, Allison. Shoot. I need one rib. Just one rib. It's like, hey, yo, Sugar Fire, how much for one rib? You know? How much for a soda? How much if you just pour it in my hand? You know what I mean? Anyway. So Mulan, I'm not going to go see that movie. In fact, Black Widow is not something that I'm like, ooh, I want to go see. You know what I mean? Black Widow, I don't really give two damns either. You know what I'm saying? Half a rib, no more than $600 with that unemployment. Figgity facts, LB. I'm just telling you, man. Figgity facts. So, I'm just saying, Mulan, Black Widow, none of those movies are something that I really care to go see. Don't get me wrong. Love me some Scarlett Johansson, some Scar Joe, if you will. But at the same time, it is not a movie that I'm like, ooh, I want to go see. I really don't. I'm waiting for the other Marvel movies, which I don't know. We haven't seen any Marvel movies in a while. So I'm wondering, like other like Avengers or Captain America, or I know Captain America is basically retired and it's been passed on, but we haven't really seen anything else. So I'm waiting to see what they got, man. You know what I mean? Just personally, I'm just waiting for something else. You know, shoot, I'm waiting for Black Panther 2. I'm waiting for Black Panther 2. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that one. And I've never really been I got to go see Thor in the theaters. I was an Iron Man guy, but that's no more. Lo siento. R.I.P. And Spider-Man, I cared for maybe one movie. But I think I lost. The Tom Holland Spider-Man, like I got mad respect for him. He's really great at what he does. But I don't know. I was a fan of the Tobey Maguire one. So then when they came in with that Andrew Garfield thing and tried to go another way with it, I was not feeling it. So then once they brought in Tom Holland, I was like, how many times am I going to see 15? This is 15 million different versions of Spider-Man. I'm just kind of done with it. So for me, I just wait for it to come out. You know what I mean? I wait for it to come out on streaming, or, you know, for one of these movie channels to have it. You know what I'm saying? Iron Boy. I would kill to see an Iron Boy. You know what I mean? That'd be hilarious. Please, somebody make that happen. Please, oh, please make that happen. But anyway, it's time for me to get going, guys. You know, yes, LB, I agree with that too. Better CGI in Black Panther 2, because here it is. Black Panther, the first one was good, all up until the final fight between Black Panther and Killmonger. That was dope. Then they went into that CGI on the track fight thing, and I'm like, you lost me, y'all. You lost me. I cared up until now. So I'm hoping that they actually put some more money into it. You know what I mean? Before I go, can I show a video? Enemy Nation, what kind of video are you looking for? What are you looking for? That's what I'd like to know. We already saw a dude with a dick on his hand, on his arm. You know what I'm saying? Full video, just floppy. You know what I'm saying? So, what kind of video are you looking for? Hollywood Shuffle? What? Hold up. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see what you're saying because this thing just went bonkers. See what you're saying. Aha. Repeat. Oh my God. Hollywood Shuffle 712. What? I don't even know. Are you talking about the Robert Townsend Hollywood Shuffle, or are you just saying something to look up on YouTube? Because that's what I'm trying to understand. Enemy Nation. No kidding. Okay. Okay. Let me see what you're talking about real quick. Let me see real quick, and then I'm wrapping it up, guys. Hold up. Hollywood Shuffle. Hollywood Shuffle 712. So the video in black and white, Enemy Nation? Just so I know. Shoot. Okay. I'll play this clip. Why not? It's a throwback like a mug. Hollywood Shuffle. Robert Townsend. It's like basically his directorial debut, if you will. So this is a throwback. Let's get it.
Jerry Curl.
You here for another answer, man?
No, just some answers.
Nick, Eddie, get this punk out of here.
Back up.
Hey, that's my activator, man.
Back up!
Back up. Okay, now, just put my activator down, man.
Where were you the day Cookie Head got killed?
I was at the hair salon, man. I was getting my curl done. I was there all day.
Where?
Okay, I wasn't there all day, man. Afterwards, I went out on Crenshaw and I bought me some hair care products, man. I got some activator, some glycerin, and some curl activator, man. Then I went down to the beach.
You went down to the beach and you killed Cookie Head Jenkins, didn't you?
No! Yeah, I tried, man. I put the activator down on the board. I wanted to do the slip and fall, but he turned into a breakdance move, man. I swear. I didn't kill him, man.
Oh,
and that's
God.
the truth.
Yes, it's the truth. Man.
What happened?
Activator, man. Please be my activator. Please.
Oh my God. What happened to the sound went out. The sound completely went out. What happened to the sound? Oh. I mean, we can still keep watching this though. Oh my God. Just dump the whole thing. Let's get it. Oh my God. I don't know why the sound went completely out there. Oh my God. But anyway, I mean, that's the start of it all. You know, that's the start of it all. You know, the weigh-ins, Robert Townsend, all that. I mean, that's some classic stuff, y'all. But yeah, man, thank you so much for sharing that, by the way. Enemy Nation, thank you. That's a hell of a throwback, but I appreciate that, man. But real talk, hey, anytime Enemy Nation, that was a really, really great idea. That's some really funny stuff, real talk. But I got to get going, y'all. It's time to get going. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday I went a little bit longer than expected, so I hope it's okay that I hope you guys allow me to bow out a little bit early tonight. But I will be back on tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, like always, and I'll be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So, of course, be on the lookout for that and all that, and we'll be talking. And yeah, that's probably what happened. I'm sure that's what it is. So glow. Yep, that's so. You know what I mean? But anyway, I got to get going. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all y'all for being on, checking it out. Jacqueline Anderson, thank you so much for calling all the way from Alabama. So I appreciate that. Really do appreciate that. It was a great night talking with you guys and getting to hang out. And of course, hashtag, why am I saying, I'm forgetting the hashtag now. Now I feel like a jerk. Well, of course, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in Beirut and Lebanon. Man, so terrible. But as I find out more information, I will be letting you guys know as well. So we will be talking about that for sure tomorrow morning as well. So anyway, have a great night, sleep well, or enjoy your morning, depending if you're watching overseas and all that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.